today's episode I will review an ultimate overgrown stream rod when it comes to catching trout, which is called Ace Hawk CU Victoria. In my opinion, that's an ultimate rod when it comes to catching those trout, as they say, in those tiny little overgrown streams. But yeah, let's catch some fish fast. Okay, let's see if we can extract one from there. Yep. Did you see that cast? Yes, that was perfection cast. Under this branch. This little baby did not expect someone would cast for him that well. He just hooked still. Wow, they are feeding gently today. But they are feeding bit by bit. Alright, what we are dealing with here. That's a Ace Hawk CU Victoria. Length 4.8 feet or 4 feet and 8 inches. Close length 65 centimeters, so very good for traveling. PE line from 0.4 to 1. Lure from 0.8 to 7 grams. So, and that's a quite an unique rod. See, it has 3 sections. One section here. Then another section here. And this tip section is all solid carbon. Again, it will have plenty of advantages when it comes to casting and presenting small plastic lures. Also, you will notice that tip has very bright guides, and in my opinion that's a very important bonus, because see, once you will be fishing in tiny streams and you will be wading through the river, these bright guides will help you to protect the rod, as in you will not stick your rod tip into the brush and break it. So that's very important. Again, handle is super short. Wall handle is about probably 22 centimeters, I would say. Section from the end to the reel seat, I would say maybe 15 centimeters, 12 centimeters, something like that. But again, it's very comfortable. It sits beautifully. Again, reel seat is not Fuji, anything like that, but it looks like it's very high quality, and as I say, very comfortable. Now the blank is super slim, probably 4, 5, 6 millimeters around here. Super slim blank. Then it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guides in total. Again, guides are nicely spaced, but they are not Fuji, they are not Sea Guide, but they do look like quality to me. Now, when it comes to the action of this rod, it's somewhere between extra fast and fast. See, only tip bends. Probably just fast. But then again, it has a lot of power in the butt section. Even though the blank is super slim, really it has enough backbone here to, to cast further or perform like power casts and also land big fish. That's very important. Now, when it comes to the recovery times, it could be a little bit better in my opinion. I will give it a good shake. I mean, it wobbles for a little bit, but probably it will be because of very long solid section. But again, for trout fishing, in my opinion, this kind of recovery is perfect with that fast action for presentation and those micro jerks from the fish as well. It should allow to land them better, I guess. Now, when it comes to the weight, if I remember correctly, this rod weighs only about 80 grams. I will put an exact number somewhere below. But again, probably 75 grams will be in the handle. Basically, that cork is relatively heavy and quite a bit used for this rod, with some like metal trimmings here, those orange bits. Also, it has a nice harder cork section in here and some like hard rubber, I guess, protective cap. cork itself seems to be like, you know, in a very, very good quality. When it comes to the reel, as the rod is so light and so tiny, really you want to get as small reel as you can get, and as light reel as you can get as well. I can quite easily recommend these Tsurinoya Dark Wolf Ultra reels, and with this rod, this reel just matches beautifully, and it's so comfortable, you would not believe. I mean, it's so nice. It just matches perfectly, as they say. Balance just feels right, you know. It's really pleasure to use this rod and play fish with. So yeah, I believe I covered everything when it comes to the specifications and details of this rod. Again, if you will decide to grab this rod yourself, check that link in the description below. But yeah, let's do some more fishing now. By the way, I'm using about 2.5, something like that, when it comes to the weight on the end. And this rod, it's declared that it can cast from 0.8 to 7 grams, and in my opinion that's accurate. I think even with a bait caster you will be able to flick out. Here it is. Ah, that was a nice fish. It took the lure much deeper. I mean, when I let my lure drop deeper, it was a nicer fish. So yeah, you can punch out small weights, like, you know, 1 gram you will be able to load even with a bait casting version. Oh yeah, great to see that. Why that fish took that gently, not too sure, but they are feeding on the bottom. This one just might stay. Can't see him. Got him. Yeah, nice fish. Fast one. See, I mean, it just hooked this fish. It's just hooked. What's happening there? Not sure. Nice fat brownie. See, just hooked in the corner. No wonder why I'm losing them. Quality trout, about 30 centimeters. This one. Rod handled that fish beautifully, even though it was not the best landing, you know. Wide open area in here, that's like a luxury. Today, let's see if I can get a little bit into the river as well. Probably a little snag that was. Fish, fish, fish. Yes, nice fish again. Big head on this one, big eye. Older fish, about 30, probably close to 30 centimeters. This one. Nice, thank you. Nice cast, right by the bank. Can I get a fish from there? Ooh, nice one. Just look, look, look. Stay on, Mr. Trout. Very nice bite that was. He's digging that trout. Got him. You can tell that you have angry trout because see how fat that fish is. Much fatter than the rest. This one is speaking to me as well. Not very long, but in super shape. This one is super shape, really. Thank you very much. How cool is that? Bosh, little flick there. And here is a fish. Damn it, came off. Good cast. Come on, you fish. Yep. Nice fish as well. Please stay on, Mr. Trout. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. If I will land him, that will be biggest of a day, I guess. Yep. Woohoo! Just look at that. Yeah. Come on, Mr. Brownie. Even though you are not that brown with that murky water. Best hook hold as well for today. How long are you? Are you 40 more or less? Are you what? No, not quite 40. 30 probably. Something. Okay, thank you. See, rod handled this fish beautifully. As I say, very very sensitive tip, but then it has plenty of, you know, power at the butt section, you know, to land those bigger fish. I mean, this was not very big fish in any case, but this rod can handle much bigger fish, and I had fish like trout, about 50 centimeters, couple of them, and one was in particular very angry and very fat, but still with this rod I managed to get him out. Okay, let's see if we can nail another one. Right, I'm approaching my final spot of the day. If I will get a bite, that will be great, but if not, I will call it regardless. So as you can see, very fast water goes into a little bit deeper, like a hole. I mean, it's not much deeper, but maybe like half a meter or so. I will give a couple of chucks just to check if there is an angry mouth at home. No, nothing yet. In the past, this spot like produced a few times a nice trout, like 40 plus centimeters. But I'm not complaining. I had a decent, maybe an hour or hour and a half of fishing already. I had plenty of bite on this rod. But again, they were small, most of them, fish, and most of them did not end up on the bank. But still, biggest fish which did take my lure ended up on the bank, so that's great. No, nothing there, guys. For some reason. It's empty. Bad cast. Okay, a couple more casts and then I will call it. So yeah, if you will decide to grab this rod yourself, here it is. Please stay on. Want to finish on the fish? Whew. Just got him. That was messy, but I got him. That was messy. Yeah, similar sort of size, about 30 plus centimeters. Awesome. So yeah, what a fish to finish on. He's a beauty as well. Big head. Should be much bigger fish though. So yeah, what a way to finish. Thank you, Mr. Trout. So yeah, once again, if you will decide to grab this rod yourself, check those links in the description below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.